future meetings, so we already did some discussion of this on the work plan, so we do want to include on the next month's agenda the illegal fireworks, and
Right.
we do want to have, we're going to have your work plan, work product meeting with you as a
Right.
subcommittee. Will it be on the agenda next month then, or the month after?
It could be next month in a staff update, or it could be just a 5-minute report on
So
the status
we'll
of
put on
it.
the agenda for next month also, and then we do not need to have the auditor follow up. We do not have anything more with illegal dumping, so I think, oh, yes.
Okay, and just
yes.
save them because this is the.
Yes, this is
where
time
we
to-
suggest things.
Yes.
So since we removed the auditor's follow-up, it appears that we have more time on the agenda for other items. I know that we added the fire department and illegal fireworks topic. And as I noted earlier, this commission is where the public gets to voice suggestions regarding the items in our scope, including public safety. And I heard a suggestion from a community member that we refer to staff the topic of the fire department and what was it, their inability to be effective.
On the
And so-
brownouts, yes.
Okay, so I recommend that we refer that to staff to see if it can be added. The fire department will already be here. Perhaps they can just give a presentation. I'm not sure about all of you, but until I get information from the fire department, I'm not sure what we can do to be effective. And so I recommend that we do it since a community member suggested it. Separately, we heard a couple of community members suggest that we refer to staff the police department topic, the public safety topic. I think we're calling it reinstatement of a police officer, but again, without getting an update from the police department, and this is the commission where the police department would give such an update, and this is the commission where the community would have an opportunity to provide feedback and input. Unless we do that, then I worry that the community won't have an opportunity to hear information and provide input. And so I also recommend that we add the police department to next month's meeting under the public safety topic so that the police department or the city manager's office can give us an update on the situation so that we can figure out. I know like you, again, I don't know what we could do, and I don't know what we should or shouldn't do. So I recommend that we add that to the agenda, and that was.
So I don't know if we'd want to get into personnel issues about a specific officer, but I would have
I'm not suggesting that.
But I do have, we could ask about the policy. If somebody is fired and reinstated, do they get a desk job? Do they still carry firearms?
And or I would prefer to even give them more flexibility in the information they provide, or go with your approach, either one. So yeah, I'm not suggesting we talk about personnel or specific person or anything. Just
How
that
does
we
everybody else feel? Do you think we should
information.
have a discussion on this?
So you're asking for an update?
I'm asking.
information, not an update. We've never had any information.
I think it is an issue of topic in my neighborhood as well.
So
And I've heard it from residents throughout San Jose, to be honest.
So you're making a motion that we include that on the agenda for next month to have a.
Two separate motions in case one,
Okay,
in case
so-
I want to move forward with something.
Okay, make one motion.
as well. Okay, so first motion would be to refer to staff the fire department topic that was expressed earlier, so that.
All the water tanks and the brownouts, okay.
Right, so that the fire department can present information.
So
And,
should we add that on the
we can have a
agenda
better
for next
understanding.
month? All in favor, is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Right.
Opposed? Okay, can you put that on the agenda, please, sir?
Or refer to staff, because
Oh.
the new understanding is it's gonna go to staff, it may or may not.
Right,
depending on what the-
right, through the rules committee to see if we can get an update, okay? And the other one was
The
about.
other motion is to refer to staff, the police department topic, how did you phrase it?
What is the policy for reinstated officers?
To ensure that public safety is maximized, I'll take your word. So just a presentation by the police department, that could be as generic or specific as they prefer.
All in favor?
Be-
Comments, questions, discussion?
if you have specific questions regarding the meet and confer process, the arbitration process, and issues regarding personnel that are public, that do not discuss individuals, if you put those in writing, or if you ask, we could ask the police department to comment in writing or otherwise, rather than make a presentation about it, and because there's a lot we don't know.
Right, and so I want to say two things. The person from the city manager's office made it very clear that we shouldn't even be discussing those specifics. And so I'm not looking for information related to any of that. I want information regarding this from the police department, because none of us know what the policy is, and none of us know what to think. And this would be an opportunity for the public to chime in if they want to, at the commission that is dedicated to this type of topic.
So you're asking, I'm not quite clear. It sounded like you were starting to ask to educate us, and you ended with inviting public comment.
The public is always invited to these meetings and can comment on any item on the agenda or any item not on the agenda. So yes, I am proposing, my motion was very specific. I think we're starting to do the spiral again, so can we just, Nicole,
Can someone rephrase the motion, please?
go for it, Larry.
Say the motion again.
We were inviting the police department to give us a policy, update, to inform us on the policy of reinstated officers and how it affects police public safety. Is that what it was?
Yes, that sounds great to me. That is my motion.
Discussion? All in favor of requesting that Ernest ask the Rules Committee to put it on the agenda for the following month, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, oh, you picked your raising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like we will not ask the police department to give us a status update on that aspect.
Sounds great. Could I get a listing of the yays and nays?
Oh,
Not at this time, at a later time.
I'm sorry, I did not notice, I just counted.
We don't have a recording secretary.
Okay, so we will ask to have on the agenda next month illegal fireworks, discussion about the brownout of the fire stations and lack of water pumping stations, the underserving of the water fire stations, which will inform us on a discussion of our request subsequent to this. And what product, we will have a quick update of our meeting and then perhaps discussion of it the following. Then intent of getting something to hand out to the new commissioners whenever they get reflected. In honor of Joe Corwin, I adjourn this meeting. Thank you.